Pictographs were used as geographic locators. Pictographs were used to tell stories. Pictographs were used to show the vision that somebody had about or for the people.
Soft stomach means our land. That's what it means. Soft stomach, our land. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. So this is going to be done today?
I'll show you guys quickly on this piece of paper. You want your rock to have like an inward face to it for two reasons. If it's raining, this will stay dry, and the less exposed to the weather it is, the longer it will last. If we were going to look ahead to what we want, like our grandchildren and our great-grandchildren to know us, like to know our worldview, to know what's in our hearts, how do we symbolize that? So we looked at some traditional Salish design, and we looked at pictographs, and we kind of jammed out on our own values, ecological values, cultural values, and found a way to bring that to life in imagery. The idea is to put our footprint on the land, right? Occupation is 9/10 of the law. Yeah. So how do we occupy the land without being physically there? Mm-hmm. We leave a footprint, and we do it in the most sacred manner. We used a rendered bear fat, which was traded for in the community. So that requires, a hunter who understands how to bring home a bear, and then, an elder came in and she rendered the fat down so it was clean. And we mixed that with tumith from Arizona. Tumith is the red ochre. Mixed that together with the intention for the project. And we brought that out to the mountain when we were painting.
Pictures here you're showing, they're not distinguished in terms of skin color, right? Because it doesn't matter what color your skin is, it's just about what you do and how you relate to the earth, right? And I think that's, in our culture, because you're using our traditional language, there's only one way to be when you use our language, right? You can't just use it and not be giving, and you can't be loving and humble, right, and respectful. Yeah, you have to be those things if you're going to use the language and use our traditional designs. And I just appreciate the message that you're going to leave for our kids and our generations. They're going to wonder, who are these old Indians?
Yeah, 'cause that's what we're doing.
I drew a hand and with a drum and an eye inside the drum, and that represented our people. With the eye inside the drum, it represented us watching our culture and protecting it, and not to let it go, and to always fight for it, because pretty soon if we stop fighting, it's going to disappear, and it's not going to look good.
I guess my part in the pictograph that we drew on the rock face was I had two different men standing up on each side, the left and right, and there was a chwilitem and there was a quilmoch, and it was just showing the differences on how the people, one person could have the whole South Tamuk, the land, in their mind and have about social development, and then the quilmoch person had the land, like the water, the trees, the fish, in their hearts.
On the pictograph, I put garbage in the river because that's where a lot of the garbage is going, because people just don't care, and I just thought that the fish were a big thing in the pictograph because we do fishing every year. I don't know what I'd be doing if I didn't fish. I just love fishing, I guess, in a way.
So we wanted to create a piece of art that tells our story. What are the morals? What are the values? What are the activities of the people today? So that in 2, 3, 4, 500 years, you know, the generations that are coming can look back at us and see what we were doing. What did we hope for? What did we live for?
My message to other youth out there is it's time to step up and claim what is ours. It's time to stand up and fight for what we have, fight for our culture, and let them know, like, we're here and we are here to stay. You can't come here and destroy our land.